three-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended with 28 points and added a few rebounds as well. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal.
Okay,
I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
That's good from Cantor. And the Celtics making a change here. Roten's checked in. And Cantor drops them both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 11. Passes it to Blunt. Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Big Daddy's got 13 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Down low, here's Bowden. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Man, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
So it's Boston now after the Raptors pick up 2. Celtics passing it around. Ohanen trains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
No, his only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And the basket good.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
The shot's good from Big Daddy.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And so it's Boston with it. 10-point lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Roten. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Roten following the basket by Freak. Now the pass to Bowden. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ohanen, he's guarded by Ross.
Not good shot selection, long range, and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Celtics out in front. They're up by 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Hey guys, settle down for a second.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
If we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Big Daddy in at shooting guard, and it's Sparks in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Bowden. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Shepard. Tries from 16. The shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Big Daddy, and that one is stuffed right through.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Passes it to Shepard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 11. That's tipped. Oladipo with the ball. 5 points in the game. Fast break, Toronto. On up the court. And the pass to Big Daddy. And a brief look now at who's leading the league in the rebound department. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Shepard. He dishes it to Clarkson. The second chance effort. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Big Daddy. 25 points in the game.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Marshall. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Kicks to Clarkson. No good with the layup.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Freak. Back to Oladipo. Releases. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both teams will make